Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to hop on here really quick and just show you a brief overview of what I have in my ZUCA bag. Recently, this past summer, I was certified as a professional makeup artist. So I just wanted to show you guys what I carry in my ZUCA bag so that you can see and maybe pick up some ideas from that. And if you want to see what I have in my ZUCA bag, then keep on watching. So I'm first going to start off by showing my brush pouch. On this side, I keep all of my eye brushes. So I do keep a large variety of blending brushes, some flat brushes, smaller brushes, more dense brushes, a couple pencil brushes over here. I keep a very large variety because I never know what I could use it for. I have a whole bunch of small little eyeliner brushes and eyebrow brushes, smaller ones for lipsticks and lip liners, and different things like that. And then on this side, I have a large variety of my face brushes. I have a couple foundation brushes right here. Just a large duo fiber brush right here, another one right here, a more dense duo fiber brush, one right here as well. I have a couple smaller face brushes up in this corner. And then kind of stuffed back here are more for powder brushes. I have blush, some contour brushes back here, some contouring brushes back here. If you can see these. Another contour brush right here. It's a flat angled one. I have a fan brush down here. So yeah, just a bunch of different brushes in here for my clients and anything that I could possibly need them for. Next, I'm going to show you this pouch that has all of my pencils in it. I keep both of these pouches on top of the ZUCA pouches in the ZUCA bag. So this entire section are all for brows. I have blonder shades, I have redhead shades, I have brunette shades. So I have a large variety of eyebrow pencils. And then next is my lip pencils. Over here is my section of more nude lip pencils for nude lipsticks or lighter, more natural lipsticks. And then I have pinks, purples, a fuchsia right here. And then it gets into my darker, this is a coral, a red one, and then two dark burgundy plum lip pencils. And then on the next page, I have all of my eyeliners. So I have a black one, I have this MAC Studio Chromographic pencil, the nude one. And then I have a white one. This is a black-brown duo. And this is a brown one, and then a purple one as well. So not a large variety of eyeliners, but I haven't really needed to use the color ones yet, so when I do, I will of course go out and get those. Both of these pouches I have purchased from Amazon. This is actually just an average pencil case that I ordered. I will of course link everything down below in the description box, but yeah, so these were from Amazon for about $10 each. Next, moving into my top pouch. This is where I keep most of my tools and anything that I'm going to need to do makeup. So I have a pack of tissues. I have a ton of different styles of eyelashes. I have more dramatic ones, more natural ones. Right here, some demi-wispies, individual lashes, more wispy lashes, and then some more natural ones right here. So I keep a large variety of different lashes because every client needs different lashes for a different look. Right here I have two different lash glues. This is the Ardell adhesive, and then this is the Duo Dark Tone adhesive. I also have in the mail coming to me right now, it's a latex-free lash glue That is something very important that you want to keep in your kit because you will always run into clients who are allergic to latex and you do not want that problem. Then I have a thing of Scotch tape for clients who need a sharp edge or who have downturned eyes, and sometimes it's just easier and cleaner to do makeup with Scotch tape. And then right here I have a couple different primers. This is the Embryolisse Layette Cream Concentrate, however you say that. And this is just a really good moisturizer and kind of primer for all different skin types. I really like this one. My clients really like this. And it's just a good all-around moisturizer and primer. And then for clients who have oily skin, I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's good to put over top of the Embryolisse because the Embryolisse will leave you a little bit dewy. So if your client does have oily skin, you will want to put this over top of him or her, or put this over top of the Embryolisse, and that will help kind of control the Embryolisse oil. Next, I have this little travel-sized tub of Vaseline. As you guys know, I absolutely love Vaseline for my dry lips, so I keep one in here for my clients so that they can have some sort of a chapstick or Vaseline while I'm doing their makeup. And then I have the Too Faced Glitter Glue for my loose pigments, and also the MAC Fix Plus. These are two very important things in my kit. I use them almost every time I do makeup just to dampen my brush or make loose pigments stick. And I of course have an eyelash curler. This one is just a Revlon eyelash curler. And then I have this little pouch of disposable mascara wands that I use in the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. Of course, rather than using the wand on my clients, I will dip a disposable wand in my mascara so that we're sanitary. And then I just have this Ulta pencil sharpener. You always want to keep a pencil sharpener in your kit for when your pencils are dull. And then I got this little MAC pouch from a brush set that I bought. And in here I just keep all of my tools that I will use to do my client's makeup. So I have some lash applicators, tweezers, some cosmetic scissors, my spatulas, and of course my palette. Now in my second pouch down, I have all of my foundations, concealers, lipsticks, and lip glosses. So for my foundations, I use this Morphe foundation palette. It's the 9 Cool palette. And I haven't bought the warm palette because I haven't felt I needed it. All of my clients seem to be fairly cool. So, and a lot of these, like if you look at them, a lot of these are warm. I get use out of all of these with all of my clients. I've never felt the need the warm palette. I also have this one from Bosso Beverly Hills makeup line, and this is the 02 foundation quad. And this is her medium one, so she has a light, medium, and dark one. This one mixed with these ones. These are more lighter shades. These seem to do the trick with all of my clients. I've never needed to use anything other than these. Next, for concealers, I have this Borghese Exact Match Artista Exact Match Concealer, and this is just a trio of different concealer shades. So I have a more banana color, a natural skin tone color, and a warmer, more dark toned skin color. And then for these kind of concealers, I have the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I have 10 light, 20 sand, and 35 deep. So I have 3 different ones of these for different skin tones. This one is really good for pale skin, and then a little bit more dark skin, and then for darker skin tones. And then I, of course, have my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This one's an NC15, so it's really light, and I don't necessarily use this on very many clients as it is because of how heavy it is, but if I want to cover something up, then I will use this one. And then I also have these two foundations. This is the Master Conceal in Light. This one's from Maybelline, and then I also have this one from Basso, and it's full coverage concealer and also in the shade Light. But I really wanted to share with you guys how these concealers work. So they're both called Light, and when I put this one on, it's more of like a highlighting concealer. And when I use this one, it's more of a correcting concealer. As you can see, this one is a lot more orange than this one, even though they are both titled Light. So I use this one for under eyes on my clients and for highlighting, and this one under eyes to conceal any dark circles or any spots. And then I also stuck the MAC Painterly Paint Pot in here because I do tend to use a lot of the concealers as eyeshadow primers for my clients. But sometimes if I want to switch it up and use this one, it is right where I go to for primers. For lips, I have this lip palette type thing, I guess you would call it. I got this off of Amazon as well. And this just has a bunch of different lip shades that I would need for clients. So I have my more nude shades, then pinkier shades, and then kind of like my lips but better shades over here. Then I get into darker pinks right through here, moving into corals and reds, kind of deeper shades right here, and then a deep plum shade. And then kind of same thing for my lip glosses. I have this nude one from NYX, Creme Brulee. It's always a classic. This is one of my big go-to lip glosses. And then I have these two more nude ones as well, a little bit darker though. This is a Revlon one in Supernatural, and this is NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Natural as well. And then I have this NYX one in Cherry Cheesecake, really pretty over coral lipstick. And this fuchsia one, this one's by Revlon, called Pink Pop. And then this NYX one called Raspberry Tart, really pretty over deep plum lipsticks as well. Next, into this pouch, this is where I keep all of my bronzers, contours, blushes, powders, and highlighters. So I'll just jump right into all of the powders that I use. So for my clients, because the CoverGirl Loose powder is my all-time favorite powder, I use that on a lot of my clients, and they seem to really like it as well. So I have the 105 Translucent Fair, 115 Translucent Medium, and 120 Translucent Honey. So this one I use for more of my darker toned clients. This one I use for my fairest clients. And then this one I use on my clients who are a little bit tanned because I use both of these as well. This one I use when I'm at my fairest, and this one I use when I'm a little bit self-tanned, and they both work very well for me, so I kind of know how they'll look on my clients. And then I also have the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the color Banana. I always use a banana powder on clients who are going to be photographing or just need to beam because that'll give them a really pretty under eye highlight. And then this is actually the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I unfortunately dropped it and it broke the packaging, so I just threw whatever was left over into a Tupperware container that I have. And then moving on to bronzers, I have a couple different bronzers right here. I have the MAC Give Me Sun, I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I have this Hoola Benefit Bronzer, and the NYX Matte Bronzer, and I have this Smashbox Fusion Soft Lights in the shade Baked Starburst, And it's kind of a bronzer blush duo, but I use it a lot for bronzing and just really glowing, making the skin glow. So these two I use on my clients who are a little bit more tan. Because they are warm bronzers, they are better for tan skin tone. They won't make a fair skin person look good. It'll make them look orangey. And that's what I use these two for. I use these two for my fair skinned clients because they are cooler bronzers and it will make them not look orange. So the warm ones for my tan clients, these ones for my fair clients. And then this one is very universal. It's very pretty. Looks just like that. Kind of gives a nice subtle glow to the skin. So I like that for really anybody. So now moving on to blushes. I have a very large range of blushes that I like to use. Okay, so I have a couple MAC blushes, some Wet n Wild blushes. This is one from Milani, and this is a Borghese blush. I've had it for so long, it doesn't even have the name on the back anymore, but it is absolutely stunning. So these three I use on my darker skin tone clients because of how dark each of these blushes are. On a fair person, it would just really make their cheeks look way too pink. This one I can use when I am self-tanned, but when I'm not, it's way too pink on my face. And same with this one. This one is extremely pigmented, so it just gives a really extremely rosy red look. And then this one, it's gorgeous. Has a sheen to it. Very, very pretty on darker skin tone clients. And then these two are super pretty, super natural. I like these just for a very soft look. They just give a nice blushed color over top of the cheeks. This Milani one, this is in Coral Cove. Really, really pretty for like a bride who has a colorful wedding venue, and just very pretty over top of a natural warm look. These two are very popular MAC blushes. This one is MAC Peaches and this one is MAC Rosy Outlook. This one's just a super natural, your everyday baby pink blush. And this one's really pretty for a look that has warm eyes and just very warm skin. And then I thought this one was really pretty to keep in my collection because it's purple. Very pretty for a bride who has a floral venue. And then this blush palette, I just wanted to mention, I obviously don't use it that often because of how bright and vibrant these colors are, but some of these ones are very soft and natural. This one is actually a really pretty color to use for a highlighter. It just gives off a very pretty sheen. So a lot of the times I'll use this one as a highlighter, but this one's a really pretty like mauve blush that I use on clients for a mauved look. And this one, really pretty corals and just super pretty ones, but like I said, I don't open up this palette that often because of how bright and vibrant these ones are. Like, you obviously wouldn't use this for an everyday look, so more for like catwalk and just fun makeup looks. Now moving on to highlighters, I of course have the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. Yes, it's shattered. Yes, I see that. Yes, I've already fixed it once and then I've dropped it again. So I've kind of just given up on this one, but this is my all-time favorite highlighter. It's beautiful on any skin tone and any look. So this is one of my go-to highlighters in my collection and really pretty just for any client. Then I have the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. This is also another really pretty one for any skin tone. It's a little bit more gold than the Champagne Pop. The Champagne Pop is a little bit more rose gold, but this one's really pretty for any type of look as well. It is a little bit more intense than the Champagne Pop, a little bit more gold like I said. So, but also very, very pretty for any look. And then I have this Wet n Wild illuminating palette in the color Catwalk Pink. And I like this one because of the range of shades it has. It has a lighter gold, a darker gold, and then two more pinky highlighters. So if you have a client with a more pink look, then you can use these ones and you can mix them all together. You can mix two, you can mix three. So I really like this one because, like I said, of the range of highlighters that it has. And then same with this one. This is obviously the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in That Glow. And I like this one because of the range of highlighters that it has as well. It has a lighter, more vanilla one, and then it has three more bronze ones. All of them are complete different shades, completely different in their own ways, even though I'm sure a lot of you think that they look the exact same, but they're not. This one's more golden, this one's more coppery, and this one is more bronzy, I guess. Now on to the last pouch and one of the most important ones. These are all of my eyeshadows, eyeshadow palettes. I have my gel liners up here and just anything that you are going to need for the eyes. So for starters, I'll start out with my gel liners. I have these four currently. I have this one. These three are obviously Maybelline, and this one is from Morphe. This one is Blackest Black, your everyday black gel liner. Blackest one that I have ever been able to find, my absolute favorite. Then I have this one in Espresso, and it's just a dark brown. Also a very good one for an everyday look. And then I have this one in the shade Eggplant, just a really pretty kind of sheen purple. This one from Morphe, it's called Trophy, and it's supposed to be a gold eyeliner, but it's more of like a mustardy yellow. So I keep it in my kit just in case there could be something that I might need it for, but I was really hoping for a gold one, and Bosso Beverly Hills sells a gold one that I'm going to purchase from her next time I see her. So I will have a very pretty gold in my kit soon. Next, I have these three ColourPop shadows. These are, let's see, this one is in Lala, this one is Millionaire, and this one is Porter. And I just have these in my collection in case I might need them. So really pretty kind of plum maroon. And then these two are just pretty gold ones right here. And then right here, I have this Urban Decay Psychedelic Sister, just a really pretty purple. And then I have this Milani Bella 01 Bella Ivory eyeshadow. Really pretty for highlighting. Gives off a very pretty sheen. So these are kind of just ones that I had in my collection that I just threw in with my kit. You know, because who knows if I might need them. This right here is Urban Decay Heavy Metal Loose Glitter in the color Gold Mine, and as you can see, it's just very pretty gold loose glitter. And then these two are loose pigments. This is NYX Ultra Pearl Mania. I think this is in the color Pearl, but I think it's their lightest shade. And this one is MAC Pigment in Rose, also super pretty. I just have these in my kit for when I need them. And then onto palettes. So I put together two Z palettes. This one is more of my affordable, not drugstore, but like Makeup Geek and Morphe eyeshadows. And then I have a couple NYX ones. So these are ones that I could use for every day, like Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie and also Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear. And these two I use actually a lot on myself just for everyday looks. And they're also good to have in the kit for transition shades and just anything that you might need them for. I have these three down here, more kind of purpley shades. This one's really pretty, kind of a burnt rustic red. This is a Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow in the spotlight. And then just a bone colored eyeshadow to set like primer. And just a regular matte brown eyeshadow. And then in this one, this is all of my MAC eyeshadows. Ugh, there we go. So I have MAC's Blanc Type, I have MAC Wedge, and MAC Saddle. All three very pretty. You could use them together. You could use them for natural looks. Just your everyday browns and another bone-colored eyeshadow. This one right here is MAC's Floof. Very pretty for a highlight. Looks just like that. Gives off a very pretty sheen. These two are from the Trolls collection from MAC. I thought they were fun. I figured I could use them in my collection. So it's just like a really pretty golden yellow. And then this one is a black kind of with silver glitter in it. This one is a very pretty kind of burnt orange shadow from MAC. It's called Antiqued. And then this is MAC Sketch. Next, I have the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I really like this palette for its range of warm eyeshadows, cool eyeshadows. It has your shimmery eyeshadows down below. Just a really good all-around eyeshadow palette that you could use for virtually any look. You have some color, you have warm, you have some cool, and like I said, your shimmery colors down below. So those are some really good shades to use for really anything. And then I have the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. You really can't go wrong with this palette. It has a whole bunch of different shades, has darker, more vampy, party shades on this side, some golden bronzy shades on this side. And you just, like I said, can't go wrong with this. It has so many different universal shadows that you don't see in many other palettes. So yeah, I put this one in here for looks that I could use it for. Like I said, can't go wrong with it. And then I have the Urban Decay Naked 3. This isn't my favorite palette. I'm not a fan of the shimmery shades, like the lighter ones, but I do like this palette for the purple shades and the purple shimmery shades up here. They're very pretty, and I really like the color payoff on these ones. And I also like these ones as well. I just am not a fan of the shimmery shadows. I just don't feel like they give very good color payoff, so yeah. Next, I have the Tarte Tartelette palette. I love this one. It's another good one to have just for an everyday look, natural, smoky. You could do really anything with this. It has lighter eyeshadows, purple eyeshadows, brown eyeshadows, really anything that you might need. I really like it for the taupe eyeshadows that it has and the mauve eyeshadows. So yeah, I like this one a lot for the eyeshadows that you don't really see in other palettes. And then I have the Urban Decay Electric palette. This one, obviously, I don't use it very often. It's more for a look for a catwalk, model, runway looks, and just crazier looks that I am doing. And then last but not least, this is one of my favorite palettes to use. It's the Morphe 350 palette. It is the entire collection of warm eyeshadows in this palette, and I love this because you have every single warm eyeshadow that you could possibly need, and who doesn't want more warm eyeshadows? So yeah, I keep this one in my kit as well. Love this palette, love it for clients, love it for myself. Just an all-around amazing, amazing palette. So that is it for all of the pouches, but I wanted to show you what I have in the actual ZUCA bag. Over on this side, right here, I keep paper towels just for clients if I need them, and especially for cleaning brushes, and I'll get to that pretty soon. And then right in this pocket, I keep business cards and a little travel size bottle of rubbing alcohol for any sanitization that I need to do on the spot. And then down here, I have a little travel size pouch of Q-tips and also some hand sanitizer. It is very important when you go to work on a client's face that you use soap and water to wash your hands, but if you are in a place that you can't get to any of that, then definitely put some hand sanitizer on just to be sanitary before you start touching their face. So now on this side of the ZUCA bag, in this pouch right here, I keep a whole bunch of Lifesaver mints, because you never want to have bad breath while working on your client, and it's also important to offer your client a mint as well, but obviously not in a rude way. Just, when you're putting a mint in your mouth, just offer them one as well. And then in this pouch, I keep these little containers. I ordered these from Amazon. These are really good to leave with clients as little containers to put lipsticks in. Obviously, lipsticks don't last the entire night or day, so they will really appreciate it if you leave just a little bit of lipstick in this little container. These little containers don't cost a lot at all. They're very cheap. I will leave a link to them on Amazon below as well. And then I also have a pack of makeup wipes. I use the Kirkland Costco brand. I love these ones a lot. It's a reclosable one, so they stay damp all the time. And then I also have a pack of Real Techniques makeup sponges. This is my favorite brand of makeup sponges, and I do use them on clients occasionally as well. So I just keep a pack of fresh ones. There are like 5 or 6 down in there. And then right here on the side, I just keep a pack of cosmetic wedges. I don't use these often, but obviously I haven't used any at all. But I keep them in here just in case I end up needing one somewhere, somehow. Next, on this other side, right in here, I keep anything that my client might need for their hair, like extra bobby pins, extra hair ties, and also if their hair is down, I keep these little like barrette clip thingies just to pin hair back so that I don't get makeup in their hair. And then I don't think I have anything, no, I don't have anything in that pouch, but right here is where I keep my makeup brush cleaner. This is from Amanda Studio, and this is awesome. Extremely amazing on-the-spot makeup brush cleaner. It is the type of brush cleaner that you just use in your palm with a paper towel and clean your brush off with it really quick. And it is dry within about a minute. So, like I said, very good on the spot. It is rather kind of pricey. It's probably like $30-$40 a bottle. So I don't use it for like cleaning my brushes when I'm at home. I'll do that like with soap and water. But definitely will use this when I am on the go and need to clean a brush or a couple brushes. That is it for what is in my ZUCA bag, my professional makeup bag. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you learned something new and that you take some things into consideration in putting in your kit. That is the whole idea around this video, is just giving you guys ideas of what to put in your kit. So thank you again for watching. Please let me know if there's anything that I should add to my kit. Let me know what you think of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.